All these clones, we the original.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
The tourists come over to chill on the beach, but they don't come over the hill where we sleep. We got nightmares and they got fantasies. No sanity, it's just insanity. My mommy hoping nothing happens to me.
Good day. Welcome to another episode of Erryting Kool here on the Original People Network. We have something, we want to change up things a little bit today. So instead of our traditional podcast, we decided to do a little bit of matchmaking and dating. So welcome to our game show, Find Your Love. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode.
Okay, girl number one, you have your questions ready? She's asking. Louder. Girl number one.
Okay, my first question is, what are your hidden talents?
Well, I'm a Sagittarius, so I have no hidden talents. Every talent that I have is pretty much on display. But what people don't know from my outward appearance is that I'm a writer. I love to write. I'm very, profound with my words. So that's my hidden talent, I guess, writing. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
What do you value most in life?
I value passion most in life. I think that a life without passion is, you might as well be dead. And that's passion in your relationships, in your work life, professional, personal, and every aspect of your life. You have to be passionate.
So what happens when the passion dies?
Passion never dies unless you do.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a
I
good
like that.
one.
All right, go ahead. I would like you to ask me a question now.
Okay, my next question. If you were a product, what would your tagline be? Ooh.
That was a product of my tagline be ecstasy. It's not for free, but it but it can be cheap.
What? Sir, are you a sex worker?
Aspiring.
Okay, please ask me a question.
Okay. What do you value most in a man?
Supportiveness. And when I say support, I don't mean financial support or any of that. What I value is somebody who's going to be supportive of me. I live a really high-paced life. I need somebody who's going to support me in all of the things that I do.
Okay. Like when you say supportive, like what do you like? Elaborate. Like tell me what are your needs?
Okay. If I'm having a tough day at work, I want support in that. I want somebody who's gonna touch me and be like, "Hey, I know you got this. You're gonna be good. It's gonna be okay." And then when I get home, like I don't want to have to come home to chaos. I want to just be chill and cool, and we could just drink and catch a vibe. That's support to me. Support me through like my everyday situations. Because like I say, my life is a lot.
Sound like you need a nigga like me then.
Ooh. So here's okay, I have a question for you now.
I'm listening.
Do you prefer to date somebody who's older or younger than you?
You know what's crazy? I can't say older or younger because right now I'm 25. How old are you?
20.
My thing is, older or younger, I find that everyone has their different... People bring different things to the table, And I found that older people bring certain things to the table, young people bring certain things to the table, and I don't know. I met this girl recently and she's very enlightened, She's like really like, she's young, she's 20 as well, so she's really like, she's been showing me a lot of things.
Sir, excuse me, did you come on a dating show to talk about another girl?
No. I actually didn't come on a date show to talk about another girl. What I'm saying is I know, I understand how like young, like age doesn't matter, you know, like things are how things are. Some people teach you different lessons, and I feel like young or old, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Whose turn is it for the question?
No, it's definitely yours.
Okay, cool. My question is, if you were to be my Valentine's Day date, what are we doing? Where are we going?
I honestly would love to get a mani-pedi, matching mani-pedi with you. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't gotten my hands are very sexy, and my feet are like not so sexy. But like, I would love to get a mani-pedi with you, dog. Jesus Christ, like paint, polish, and all, but like that's what I into. Sorry.
What color? I just want to know what color we doing. Can we do red?
We doing red or we doing midnight blue, Jared?
Okay, I with the blue. We could do blue.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay. Here, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had sex?
Sir, a lady never tells.
Well, it's your turn to ask a question then. That's it?
And unfortunately, that conversation was flowing beautifully, but we'll have to end this particular pairing and get on to the next contestants.
Yep.
And in our next round, we have gentleman number 2 and lady number 2. Does anyone have their questions ready?
Ladies could go first.
Yes, all ladies always first. So lady number 2, please ask your first question.
All right. I'm speaking into the mic. Okay. Is that better? Yeah. Sound check. All right. So my first question is, what are you looking for from your next relationship?
I'm really just looking for a wife at the end of the day. Someone who I could spend, like build an empire with, a queen who I could spend the rest of my life with.
Okay, so do you have that prepared?
What you mean?
That response.
No.
It's very well written.
No, it's straight off the cuff, like, you know. But
Okay.
that's my truest intentions. I feel like, you know, when you meet people, you should always be intentional with everything that you do. And, you know, so if you know what you want and you see what you want, you go after it. So if you see that precious jewel, like whether it be silver, gold, rubies, or pearls, you're going to do whatever it takes to achieve and get there.
My dude is spitting.
So let me ask you a question, right, bro.
All right.
So you sound like a lovely lady, and your voice is so sultry. Like, you know, you sound like, she don't even sound like you beaming, but do you prefer walks in the night under the moonlight, or do you prefer watching sunsets?
Depends on the mood for me, in all honesty. So I think they can both be beautiful experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what I'm feeling now, I would say, I'm into the. Let's go with the sunbed.
Okay, so you just like seeing the day end and just seeing that golden hour and basking in that energy.
I love watching the skies in general. So that's what I'm saying. Like, however it displays itself in the moment can always be beautiful. So yeah, definitely seeing the colors of the sun, of that transition is always beautiful. So,
Are you an artsy person? Because it seems like you just pay attention to a lot of detail.
I am very artistic. Yes,
You are?
I am artistic.
Yeah.
Not to be
like,
confused with autistic.
No. I'm not trying to clown you like that. Because some philosophical thing I always get is, have you ever started into like be at the beach in the night and you just stare at the ocean and everything just feels like it's dark but it's endless. Like, where did it go? Like, you know.
Well, ocean views is my stop. Like, that's my big thing. I love to just sit on the edge of the water and contemplate and listen to the sound of the waves. And yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite things to experience, is and definitely something that I have to do when I come back home. First stop is the water, for sure.
The water.
Yeah, most definitely.
Interesting. So what happened on your worst date ever? Like, what was your worst date ever?
My worst date?
Yeah.
I don't tend to hold on to negative details too too often. So I would have to really think about that. There was this one guy. What can I say? Yeah, I haven't had too many bad dates recently, in all honesty.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've been dating a lot, and it's just like either hasn't been worked out or I've had a really good time. Yeah, there was just this one guy that was really touchy, but yeah, that's something I'd have to prepare. I don't hold on to negativity.
No, but I feel like because like based on your voice and your vocal tone, like it seems like you're very insightful.
Yeah, I can pretend to be very well. What do you do? What
I'm
field are you in?
an artist myself. Like I create in many mediums. I just get inspired by life in the world. It's almost like a divine feeling.
What's your favorite medium, or what are you diving into the most right now?
Between writing screenplays, poetry, to creating digital content.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful conversation, very riveting, but unfortunately, we'll have to bid these two adieu and bring on the next contestants. Thank you, gentleman 1 and lady number 2.
Gentleman 2.
Gentleman 2 and lady 2.
Hey.
Thank you so much. And for our third round, we're going to have gentleman number 1 and lady number 3. But for this specific round, we'll put a little caveat in there, and we'll let guy number 1, gentleman number 1, give a pickup line to lady number 3. Your best pickup line. So gentleman number 1, please give your pickup line.
Okay, so honestly, I shitty with names, so I could just get your number.
Okay. Okay.
I don't do pickup lines, so I guess that's the best pickup line I got.
Hey, as long as it works.
You gotta ask it. Did it work? Did it work?
No, it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Oh.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so lady number 3, do you have your first question?
Yes. What do you think about PDA?
When it comes to PDA, I don't really think about it, I'm a naturally affectionate person. I'm Sagittarius, so like with a Leo moon, so like I kind of just naturally gravitate towards PDA without even I don't even think of public displays of affection as a thing. It's just that like if I want to kiss upon you, if I want to, do my thing, I just do my thing. So let me ask someone, how do you feel about PDA?
I'm not the PDA type. I mean, I don't mind I'm not the PDA type. Never mind.
Like at all?
I don't be into holding hands. I guess you could do like a little kiss here and there, but no.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I guess my question to you will be like, what do you value most in a partner?
I think it would be loyalty, and honesty. Those two, top two.
Okay. Go ahead. Ask me a question.
Okay, give me a minute.
Listen, man.
What's your idea of like a great first date?
Honestly, I'm a bartender / mixologist, so like I like to explore different cocktails and stuff like that, like drinks, conversation. I don't know, I'm like, I feel like I have great ideas for gifts. I'm a great gift giver, but I'm not a great like dater. So like my thing with dates is like maybe like I don't know, it's weird. Like it's weird for me. So I don't know, it's a great first date. Maybe drinks, food, but at some place like nice, or maybe like I could cook. Like I think actually a great first date would be me cooking, and like me making the cocktails, and like me actually like catering to the woman. I think that would be like my ideal first date.
Okay, part 2. What would you cook, and what's your like signature drink?
Okay, so I would cook based on what you eat. I don't know if you're vegan or if you eat meat, but like, I think stir fry would be like the go-to, the easy to do, like honestly. But I do like salmon. Like I really like to cook salmon because I don't eat it often, but I only really eat salmon when I cook it. So I would do like salmon, vegetables, like rice or pasta, something like that. And then like when it comes to signature drinks, that's kind of like, I'm a mixologist, so I have actually a beverage company. So I have a lot of drinks that I can make. So I would talk to you first and see what you like, see what you typically drink, see the types of flavors that like, you know, that you're into, and I would make you a drink based on that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what will be your ideal first date?
I really love the beach, so I wouldn't mind like a nice beach picnic. I like cheese boards, wine. Yeah. So a nice picnic on the beach.
So do you drink?
Yeah. Occasionally.
Do you smoke?
No.
Do you do any type of drugs?
No.
No way. Okay. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, it was a lovely conversation, but our next two contestants are waiting. But we'll have guy number one sit in his chair, and we'll ask girl number 3 to leave. Thank you for speaking. Next, we'll have guy number 1, but this time, gentleman number 1, actually. This time, lady number 2. If we can get lady number 2 in front of the camera, please. Right, so now, our pickup segment. Let's start right back off with gentleman number 1. You had your pickup segment last segment, but let's see what you have now.
Okay, what you mean? What you want me to do another pickup line?
A new pickup.
Nigga, I don't do pickup lines.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to me. Let me ask you a question, lady number 2, right?
Okay.
All right.
How important is sex to you when it comes to dating?
Very.
Very, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead. Let me give you the floor before I start going. Go ahead.
I'm gonna return that question.
It is. You think I would ask you a question? Was it important to me?
Yes, some people would want to know. It's like, you know, just so you know, I'm not for that sex thing. You know?
No. Listen to me. Me personally, I think sex is important. You know, like it's not the end all of all be all, but it's like sex is very important because we gotta have chemistry when it comes to conversation. We gotta have chemistry when it comes to sex, all that. You know, like I like all that. So people would be like, oh, I don't wait and this and that. But like me personally, if the sex ain't good, and I like to take my time. Don't mind that Sagittarius talk. I can tell you something. Don't mind all that talk in the market. I can take my time.
All right.
So you know, like that's me.
Noted.
Okay, noted. So you go ahead with your question.
All right. So, yeah, I will ask you, what are you looking for from your next relationship? If you are looking for a relationship in general.
You know what? I'm just getting settled, like, you know, like within myself, like I about to move out Cable Beach, I about to just be chilling with myself. Like I just like, I'm cooling down from my like past life.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want someone who understands me, Dread. Like whatever that is, you know, like whatever I put on the table, you say, hey, we could work with that. And it's not that I want to be out here like with all type of gals or this and that, but it's like, you know, I want my freedom, and I want the person who I'm with to have their freedom. You know what I mean?
So you would be down for an open relationship?
I wouldn't call it open.
Okay, well, describe to me better what a relationship with you would look like.
I would say there are staples, right? And there's only enough room for certain staples. Like, you know, my thing is, I could only have a few staples. I can't have like, you know, I can't be out there, you know. But like at the same time, it's like it will have to be like a few people, you know, not like maybe two. You know, like I feel like I could give myself to two people at one time.
Okay, so you're talking straight up polyamory then.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
No, straight up, like honestly, like that's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I deserve it at this point. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel you.
Hold on, so let me ask him. So how do you feel about that? You want, like, are you monogamous or what?
Yes, in general, I'm a monogamous person. Have I been in polyamorous open relationship? Yes, I have. So I do.
And how has that worked out for you?
It was fine. You know, when you're with the right people, and actually, it was one of my most beautiful relationships. When you're with the right person and open, and you know you guys match on the maturity level, and you keep the lines of a communication open, it's something. It can be a beautiful thing. So
Listen, you have a beautiful voice though.
Thank you.
Like I would honestly, I would love to see you, but like, what the like, I honestly, like, this is, anyway.
It'll be all right. Don't worry about
You
it.
think you'll be all right?
Yeah, man.
Like how?
Just
all right, like how?
trust the process.
Okay. Listen to me, by Jamarco, f your bell, bro. Listen to me, f your bell. Hey,
Hey,
yeah.
if y'all don't get your little preemptive conversation out, y'all could.
Hello, boy number 2.
Well, hello, girl
Are we
number one. How you doing?
I'm great.
So, host.
Right. So this time we'll have our lady number 1 come up with a pickup line for gentleman number 2. Give us your best shot.
A pickup line?
A pickup line.
I don't got no pickup lines.
You have one. You have one on the spot. I'm sure you could do that.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have pickup lines for gals.
Okay, well,
I
give
feel
it.
like I could pick up a girl.
Hey, fix it for him, man. It shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Listen.
Let me get your best.
Listen,
Alright.
y'all putting me on the spot right now.
Now, what this what it about? This is a blind date.
Hey.
Yikes. Y'all killing me. Why isn't boy number 2 giving me a pickup line?
Okay, so
We switching the flow for this one.
No, I want the pickup line.
Okay, we could get both, but we'll let guy number 2 go first.
okay. So, if you was a vowel, I would choose you.
What? Oh my God! You might as well come out this chair way.
Wow.
Guy number 2.
No, but I mean,
Okay, it's okay. 'Cause listen, mine probably do. I ain't gonna lie.
but
Y'all
personally,
can bond over that.
no, but
That's really
personally, you know, I don't really do the whole pickup lines. I rather tell jokes. I rather, you know,
Mine
I feel-
are all cheesy. Okay.
No, but
you made me a little confident in my skills now because
Yeah.
you really bad.
yeah. But I mean, no, but you see that laughter, you see that smile. I would
Okay.
like to do that more for you. I like to put a smile. on your
Okay,
face.
okay. So I'm no photographer, but I can picture us together.
I see.
Ooh,
I like
that's
that.
nice.
See, because people often think corniness is but it's like if it turns into a joke and I put that smile on your face, that's all what matters.
Okay, so you think you got a little funny. You little funny. What else do you bring to the table?
What else do I bring to the table? I bring energy, great vibes. I bring, you know, naturally women are hypergamous, so I'm trending on the path of being a high earner. So I own my own entities, my own brands, and I'm looking for a queen to build a dynasty with.
Oh, I love that for you. So you seem pretty focused on your goals. What are they? What are your goals? In fact, what is your motto for this year?
My motto is bigger and better. 2020 was hindsight. In 2020, I got to reflect on everything I did good and everything I did bad. Now we pressing forward to 2021. You know, 21 is like blackjack. You might roll the dice, you might play the cards, it might be, you know, end up with good luck or bad luck, but you still gotta keep on pushing.
Do you have a question for me?
I do. What is your idea for a pure relationship? Because you seem like a very interesting individual.
Pure. Now, see, there's levels to that. What do you define as pure?
Whatever you interpret it as.
When you say a pure relationship, Jesus, what relationship is pure? I mean, I wouldn't get down and dirty. Like,
Well,
I'm trying to have a pure relationship.
I mean, but based on your connotations, it could be anything. It's literally pure is very ambiguous.
It is. Now,
So,
what I will say, I want a relationship that is fun. I want somebody that I can have a lot of fun with. I want someone I can take on adventures, who's going to take me on adventures. I just want to go out there and explore the world with somebody. And like you say, I am in the business of building an empire on this side. So I need somebody who's going to match that energy.
So when you say fun, what does that really entail? Like,
When I say like fun,
uh-huh.
well, I'm talking about like every time we link up, it got to be a vibe. It has to be, we could be doing the simplest thing. We could be like just drinking or anything.
So let me ask you a quick question. So if I'm the vibe, would you be the mood?
Pardon me?
So if we're together, if I'm the vibe, would you be the mood?
I don't even know what the hell that means.
No, I'm saying, okay, so I'm saying if we get together, it'd be perfect synergy. Like, you know, our whole love would be a mood and vibe. Like,
I think it could be.
Okay.
It could be. I feel like if you're really like in the business of curating a perfect vibration for us to just exist together, then yes, like if that's what you care about, we could create the vibes.
Okay, let me ask you one quick question. What is an extreme activity you want to do?
I've always wanted to go skydiving, and my birthday's coming up, so I think I want to jump out of a f***ing plane. Are you down?
Yeah, because like, you know, I always have dreams of just free falling through the air, like, you know, just seeing, you know, I always have this dream of just fly, you know, like just be free and just float around. Oh man,
This was fun.
this is
So we
Okay,
love
guy
that
number two.
conversation. I was even, I don't know which conversation is the best. Maybe you could tell us in the comment section below. But that's the end of this current round. Thank you, girl number one. Lady
you,
number
girl
one,
number one.
Gentleman number two, guy number two. We appreciate both of y'all. For our next round, we have lady number three and gentleman number two.
welcome, lady number 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, you sound so dainty and so pure. You're like, you know, you sound like you have a voice of an angel.
Maybe I am an angel.
Oh, okay.
So you
like.
So you're like Keisha Cole sent from heaven.
Just about, yes.
I like that vibe. I like that confidence.
So if we can get our pickup line segment going, I don't know if lady number three is ready for that. Do you have a pickup line for gentleman number two?
I mean, I didn't really see him yet, but I have a pickup line.
Okay.
I know it'll work.
Hey, we like the confidence.
If you were a brother, I'll pick you first.
Oh.
I have a line for you. If you really are an angel, I really would like to be touched by an angel.
I guess we both took L's in that.
Because I'm not a very pickup line. I rather just, you know, you see how you have that smile on your face, you laugh, and I rather do that for you instead of just come on to you with a line.
Sounds good.
So, tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Like, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a biochemistry major. I'm finishing up this semester to become a cosmetic scientist.
Cosmetic scientist. So that means you're gonna be whipping and working with the makeup, or more so of plastic surgery.
More of natural skin products.
Okay, that's nice. So it sounds like you are a beauty, my dog. Would I be incorrect with that statement?
No, you're not. You're not wrong at all.
So how good are you with flirting?
Not very good at all. I think I laugh too much.
You laugh too much. So that sounds like you like a nice hearty laugh.
Yeah, I
But
like
it's-
to laugh and giggle.
You like so you're them real Bahamian women, like you like to kiki.
I wouldn't say all that.
No, you saying all of that.
Once you make me laugh,
Why don't I try to make you laugh? Okay. Since you like to laugh at everything, fart. Okay, that didn't work. But, you know, what do you prefer more? Do you like walks under the moonlight, or you like gazing at sunset?
I guess gazing at sunset.
Tell me why. You just like the colors, or
Because I'm more of a morning person.
you a morning person? So So you get up like at 6 a.m. or something like that?
Yeah, between like 6 and 8, I usually wake up every morning.
So is that because you just in college right now, or that's just something that you religiously do?
No, I've been a morning person all my life.
I guess because you feel like you really on your hustle. So what are you looking for from a relationship at this point?
I really don't know. It's like I have to feel the person out first to see what I even expect from them. I don't really expect too much right now. Like,
But mom, you are
me and guys haven't showed me the best. So
If I could insert one question for you guys, I wanted to say, what do both of you think about being single? And we'll start with lady number 3.
right now, I like being single because I could feel people out, because I feel like a lot of guys be trying to run game.
I can feel that.
So I gotta feel people out and be friends with them first, and then once I really get to know them, then we can move from there.
Okay, I can understand that. You want me to answer the same thing?
Of course. Let's get your opinion, guy number 2.
So what I like being single is I took this time during my time being single is to build my empire, to establish myself. Because I know, I'm a king and I want a queen. I'm royalty. And before I can say I want a woman, I gotta have something to offer her, And that's what I really like, looking forward to build it with someone and just expanding on what I already have. I'm a good man, but I'm looking for a greater woman.
I agree. It's like I took the time out to just make myself better. I just been focusing on myself, so I totally understand.
I definitely feel that. You have any questions for me? Like, you sound so shy, so meek.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
What's your worst date that you've ever been on?
My worst date, actually, it was so horrible. I went to a restaurant that I won't name. The food was bad, and the whole time she was on the phone. And that's a pet peeve for me, because we out here together. And it's like, you more consuming with what's going on in your phone. And then after that, we never spoke. I've been on a series of bad dates where, I would think it was a good vibe, but then at the end of the night or the next day, it'd be like, oh, don't talk to me again or whatever. It's just weird. But, I don't let that discourage me because I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter.
Sounds good.
Wow. Another conversation for the books, but unfortunately, we have to close this chapter. Thank you.
Thank you, girl number 3. You sound so cute.
Yes.
You're welcome.
So now we're going to have guy number 3.
Okay, so we're back. We have boy number 3 and girl number 1.
Gentleman number 3.
Oh, sorry. Gentleman number 3
Thank you so much.
and girl number 1. I'm going to start with the question. So, boy number 3, sorry. Gentleman number 3. Can you describe your first kiss experience in one word? Just one. I don't need 2 words. Just one.
Groundbreaking. That's definitely one word. Not even a hyphen on that, bro.
And girl number 1?
It was awful.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, girl number 1, you can ask you.
I mean, what I could say is your first kiss with me would definitely be groundbreaking.
Ooh, noted. Gentleman number 3. Okay, so I want to know, what is the biggest conspiracy theory that you believe?
Damn, the biggest one. This is a lot. I'm not even going to hold you. There's quite a few of them, but I would say that coronavirus was planned.
By the deep state.
By the deep state. You already know.
Yes.
Hey,
I see what's up.
yeah, we sharing that one, so.
Fair. Okay, your turn.
Okay, let me get my question out. If you were to be trapped in a hotel, who would you choose among the contestants that you talked to already, including me?
first of all, gentleman number 3, I'm just getting to know you, and I already see we have a lot to talk about.
Exactly.
Because you think COVID is a scam by the deep state, so clearly we have a conversation needs to be had here.
Right. So I think we could,
So I can already say, based on the conversation, I feel like it would definitely be you.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I mean, that conversation might not take too long, so we might have time for a couple other things.
Oh, like drinks, maybe.
Drinks,
I down for drinks. Do you read?
Thing. Yes, I definitely read.
What kind of books do you like to read?
So, they kind of get the label of self-help, but I think that sounds so. It's like it's not totally revealing of what it is, because it's not necessarily self-help. It's more like a map. So you're already on a journey, but not everybody knows where that journey is taking them. But if you have a particular map that gets you where you need to go, that's really what it is. So the last book I read, sorry to cut you off. The last book I read was the Discourses of Epictetus.
Okay.
Yeah, the Greek philosopher.
Okay.
So it's more along the lines of like Stoicism, minimalism, and then stuff like that.
I feel. Would you read with me?
Of course. You will have to tell me what book you're reading, though, so I could get the same one.
So right now, I'm reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F*** by Mark Manson.
Wow,
Mark Manson is like one of my favorite authors ever. Do you read Mark Manson?
I have that in my library, but I haven't got a chance to get to that one yet.
You gotta read it.
So so this is perfect then. I've been waiting to read that one, so as soon as you're ready, we could open them books together.
Okay, I'm down. But I asked 2 questions now, so it's your turn.
Right. I wish I had them right on my... Okay, so would you like me to flirt with you on our next date?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm assuming that next date is soon?
Yeah. I mean, am I even allowed to say that right now?
Of course, you can say whatever you like. You grown, I grown. Let's do grown things.
Yes, I mean, I'm definitely down to read with you, especially if it's Mark Manson, babe. You know what's up.
Hey, we're ready there then.
Okay, so question, what would you want to do for your Valentine's Day date?
Wow. Well, the beach has never not been a vibe, so we could get out there, our Mark Manson books, a red wine, bottle of red wine, maybe.
Can it be sweet?
Maybe 19 Crimes.
Yes, I'm down for a red 19 Crimes. That's fine.
So we out there. Let's take a blanket and have some fun.
Okay, I'm sold. Actually, who's guy number 3?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you, girl number 1 and gentleman number 3. That was great. I felt like that was a little connection there, but we'll see in the end, So we're gonna move on to the other contestants. It's gonna be girl number 2 with gentleman number 3. Okay, we're back. We have girl number 2 and gentleman number 3.
How you doing, girl number 2?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great. Now that I'm with you, can't be better.
Did you say that to everyone or just me?
No, Mom. I like to keep it unique.
Ooh.
So are we starting with the host again, or can I take control here?
You can take control.
Okay, so girl number 2, what's your guilty pleasure? And could it be me?
We can see how that runs. Guilty pleasure. I honestly am not guilty about much, so pleasures that I like. Okay, so here's something that I know most Bahamians aren't down with. I really like the combination of peanut butter and bananas.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fire already.
Yeah, so I guess that's my
I'll have to try that tomorrow or today even.
Yo, do it.
That could be our lunch on our first date. Or not lunch, just a little bit of a snack.
Little snack. Get you started.
So?
All right. Okay, so my question. When was your last relationship?
2016.
Oh wow, it's been a while.
It has been. It's been a real journey of self-discovery for me, and I've been experiencing people on my own terms. I've enjoyed every second of it.
Very nice.
Thank you. I would like to ask you, what's your definition of a vacation? How do you like to enjoy your free time?
It depends on my mood. In all honesty, I don't feel like there's a definite definition for.
Can you go with your free mood, with your current mood? Sorry.
Right, how I'm feeling now for a vacation, exactly where I'm at. So in the Bahamas, access to the beach, the water, calm, serenity, just meditation and
wow, that's
introspection.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely connect and vibrate over a meditation and maybe some yoga.
I'm about it.
All right.
I feel like that wasn't enough time for me to talk to
why
girl
did I
number
feel so
2.
short? Okay, well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, girl number 2. Maybe we'll have to extend it a little bit later.
Thank you so much, girl number 2 and gentleman number 3. We're going to be moving on to the last girl. Okay, we're
How
back.
you doing, girl number 3?
Hi. We're back.
I'm sorry.
We have girl number 3 and gentleman number 3. Okay, gentleman number 3, go ahead. It's your time now.
Okay, so I would like to ask you, do you believe in love at first sight? Oh, wait, before that, how are you doing? Not to be rude.
I'm great.
Okay, then.
What about you?
I'm doing great as well. I'm excited to hear our conversation.
What was your next question again?
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I think I actually do. I mean, when you just click with someone, you click with them. It doesn't have to be like a parents type of thing, but I mean, first sight, but like once you first meet, I believe in like love at first meet.
Right. Love at first experience.
Yeah.
So we see if our energy meshes and then we go from there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, you like to look at something that looks good, but there's something that keeps you beyond there, and that's what that is.
Agreed.
Right. So, let me get your question.
What series are you currently watching?
Okay, so it have to be anime. I don't know if that turned anybody off, but I don't really care. The anime that I'm watching is called Attack on Titan, and I feel like that's one of the greatest pieces of a masterpiece that I've watched in a minute.
Do you watch anything other than anime?
Yes.
What would it be?
The last show I watched that I really enjoyed was Marco Polo. That was on Netflix. I don't know if you saw that. So what do you watch? Let's start from there, because clearly we ain't vibing on that point.
I'm more of a Walking Dead, American Horror Story.
Okay. Yeah, we could definitely do The Walking Dead, but they started to kill off too much of my favorite characters, and
Yeah, I started to lose interest in.
yeah. So that's what happened to me on there. But other than that, I really liked The Walking Dead when it first came out.
But American Horror Story is one named Ratchet and I can't remember. Oh, Bates Motel. That's really good.
I heard about it, but I still haven't watched it yet. That's not something that I usually watch by myself, but if that's something we can do together, then I'm all for it.
You scared of horror movies?
No, mom. I don't need nobody to console me. I'm right there watching it with you. So, I mean, don't worry about that. We'll see each other later.
Thank you.
Very short, right?
Thank you, girl number 3 and gentleman number 3. It was so great to have you.
Well, all right. That was a great first round. Now we're going to the picking segment. So I hope y'all been enjoying up to this point. Sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Sorry for all that shouting.
Having fun.
Having fun. We having, hope you all had amazing dates. Y'all look so lovely, so juicy, so voluptuous.
And we're back. We are back. We have all of our beautiful female contestants out, and then we have the males.
Wow.
So they're now getting a chance to see each other face to face for the first time. So I'm gonna let the ladies start first with their picks. Girl number one, you get to go.
And I get to pick who I want to go on the date with?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go on a date, and this was, I ain't gonna lie, I just have to go on this date with guy number 3. For sure. Wait. I also want to go on a date with guy number 1.
And
Next. Where we all three?
the 3 of us can go on a date. I'm fine with
guy
that.
Guy number two. You could breathe. Guy number 1.
Okay. So if we go, listen. So if we can only choose one, I choose contestant number 1.
All right, so Ari, what's your choice?
Just one we can choose.
Yeah.
I don't like this, okay? I feel like this is an attack. This is an attack against non-monogamy. That's the first thing. And I feel like we should have been able to date the girls as well. I just saying. But
That's for another.
if I must.
I feel like multiple dates would be
Thank you.
Okay, pick your multiple dates then, guys. And
Okay, so first of all, we have a 3-way date at 6 p.m.
Okay.
The girls have a date at 6 p.m. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, I still going on a date with number 1 and number 3.
All right, well, that. Well, I go on a date with number 3 then. Like, I ain't gonna lie. No, yeah. Yeah,
Just number 3.
just number 3.
All right. Well, that was.
This is very riveting.
We're gonna move on to girl number 2.
You just make riveting.
Oh man. Girl number 2.
All right, so I would like to go on a date with.
Dun, dun, dun,
Girl
dun,
number
dun.
2.
Y'all gonna put that in, right? Like,
Dun, 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 dun.
I'll go with number 2.
Aww, that is so cute. That is adorable. That is adorable. That is adorable.
All right.
I love that connection.
So
I love that. Number 2, what do you think?
I picked girl number 2 too.
Aww.
real.
That is beautiful.
Bro, come on, man. You don't need them kind of comments.
And there we and there we have it. We'll be moving on to girl number 3 because we're not giving anybody their time. Girl number 3, who would you like to choose?
You could choose 3 if you want.
Actually, who's your first choice?
Okay, I'll go with like guy number 3 and guy number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could do a lot. We could do a lot. So is it my turn now?
Guy number 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with all 3. I'm definitely going with all 3. I think that's a part I'm allowed to choose that. Hostess?
I remember, like, you should say 1 to 1.
You gotta start.
All 3.
Oh, I have to start with 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the first person that chose me first. That's.
No, nigga. The first person you want to go on a date with.
I'm going with girl number 1, then girl number 3, then girl number 2. In no particular order. I want to go out on a date with all 3 of y'all, but since I had to choose, let's just do that.
That's deep, though.
So can we reselect our picks?
No.
I'm just asking because I'm the voice of reason.
No, go for it. If you want to pick differently, go for it.
Perfect match, and you want to reselect. I am disappointed. You have the most perfect match.
I'm not messing up. I'm just asking. Because for the audience out there, we looking at you. My first say is my last say. How you see her in the blue? We love you all. Y'all are queens. But thank you all for coming to the show. We ain't gonna do a backup story to be like, oh, what happened after this? We can just let it flow. Thank you for the beautiful women that came on the show. And thank you for these lovely gentlemen that came on.
I don't know.
Yeah, see? We gone. That's the end of the show. Cut the mic. Cut the camera. Yeah, see?